Today we lost one of television's greatest actors and producers.
Andy Griffith died in North Carolina today at the age of 86, but his legacy will forever be remembered by the fans who grew up watching his television shows. WVUA's Taylor Sanders caught up with one of Griffith's biggest fans here in West Alabama, who says his inspiration will never be forgotten.
Andy Griffith Show, starring Andy Griffith.
He was more than an actor. Andy Griffith was a legend. And now we say goodbye to a man who created the little town of Mayberry. But he won't be forgotten. Andy's biggest fan, Kenneth Junkin, is not only the president of the local chapter of the Andy Griffith Show fan club, but is an Otis Chapman impersonator.
I know you're arresting me, but I threw the leg of lamb at my wife and I missed her.
And today, he took time to remember Griffith's legacy.
It is original production sale of Andy Griffith from Disney.
Junkin says he can remember the first ever episode.
It started October 3rd, 1960 on a Friday night, 9:30 Eastern Time. And I was about 11 years old at the time, and it just reached out and grabbed me with Barney and Andy and the characters.
He knows every episode, every character, and says Andy was a timeless treasure who inspired us all.
Well, Andy Griffith was not only a very accomplished actor, he could take a script and critique it and put his own thoughts with the people, places, and things. He was a genius.
A genius who left a lasting impression on every fan.
It brings so much pleasure and happiness to the fans. He had a God-given talent.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa.
It's Otis's elixir.
Taylor Sanders, WVUA News.
And other residents right here in West Alabama are also taking today to remember Griffith. The sight of Mayberry's famed police cruiser brought back nostalgic moments for many people. Here's what some fans of Andy Griffith told us today.
I think he had multi-generational appeal. I remember watching it growing up with my dad. I could probably recite many episodes, verbatim for you. It's unfortunate. That's why I was taking the picture here to send a copy to my dad up in Indiana.
I think he was a comedian with a good character and honesty and integrity, and I think anyone that models for our children that way has left a legacy to us.
Andy Griffith's longtime TV son, Ron Howard, shared his thoughts about Griffith's passing on Twitter. He wrote, "Andy Griffith, his pursuit of excellence and the joy he took in creating served generations and shaped my life. I'm forever grateful. Rest in peace, Andy."
On your home team education watch, millions of dollars are on the way to help with Tuscaloosa City Schools. It's part of school improvement grants from the U.S. Department of Education. Of the 11 schools awarded federal grants, 3 Tuscaloosa City schools were chosen. To qualify, the schools had to be identified as persistently low-achieving schools. Central High School, Martin Luther King Jr. Elementary School, and Paul W. Bryant High School met the qualifications this year. Jeff Beasley, School Improvement Coordinator with City Schools, told us the leaders are hoping that these funds will help them create ways to increase student achievement.
What we're hoping is at the end of this grant period that we see more kids graduating high school. We see some growth in our academic scores. We see more kids applying to and attending college.
And for the first year, each of the 3 schools will receive just over $1 million. And Beasley told us that the grants can be renewed up to 3 years. Now, continuing along with more 4th of July festivities.
The Alabama Criminal Defense Lawyers Association wanted to show their appreciation for the founding fathers of our country.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator a right inestimable.
The ACDLA teamed up with the Tuscaloosa County Bar Association to show their patriotic spirit by reading the Declaration of Independence. Many members of our community gathered around the courthouse steps to hear the Declaration of Independence line by line. One resident told us this is another way for our community to put away differences and come together.
Very appreciative of, and a lot of times lose sight of the freedoms that we have, and as the founders put their name to the Declaration, it was considered a treasonous act at the time, and it's one that we all, benefit greatly from today. So just want to highlight that for people.
This is the first year the ACDLA held a public reading of the Declaration of Independence.